So out there for the Nuggets right now, Chandler and Fareed are at the forward spots. Bottoms is out there at 4, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. The shot's good from Lawson.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
And the call will be against Ty Lawson. That's foul number 2 for him. Fareed against Jones. Here's Nurkic. Sinks the triple. Nurkic has got 13. And here are the Rockets now.
A lot of questions to ask about Denver after last season. Really, it's hard to get a read on how good this team is and can be.
Jones drives in, and Fareed sends it back. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Denver's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Over in the corner, Chandler. Pass to Bottoms. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Foy. Fires for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Jones has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Now here's Chandler. Passes to Nurkic. Chandler with the ball. He's picked up by Ariza. He used that pick to get in close. 12 points for Bottoms.
Good job. Nice job by Fareed to lay into that defender. Put some wood on him with that screen.
Harden the pass to Lawson. Now here is Howard. He's tightly guarded. And he banks in the layup. Howard's got 20.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes...
Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Hit his leg, and the ref's whistling a kick ball. And here's Chandler from the arc, and Jones pulls it down. They are enjoying, Steve, a commanding lead.
Well, and it gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest, which is so critical during this grueling NBA season.
Now, here is Harden. 25 points in the game. Clock at 6. From 12 feet out. For 3, Lawson. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Good D by Howard. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, Steve and Kevin, you guys got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
Yeah, sure is. And when all 5 guys, Clark, are threats to score, it makes it so tough on the defense because now you can't account for everybody when the ball's moving so quickly.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Fareed, a screen on Lawson. Fareed outside. And Voigt kicks to Chandler. That doesn't go either for Chandler.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
And Jones has it in the corner. Harden dishes to Jones. Back to Harden. From the arc. And that one's good. Harden's got 28 points for the game.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
Here's Bottoms. He's got 12. Now the pass to Nurkic, looking to end the drought. And again, Denver no good. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third.
Nurkic out of strength, soft hands. He knows his way around the basket area. He put up some impressive numbers in the Adriatic League. Now trying to make the adjustment to the speed and quickness of the NBA game.
And Clark Nurkic, 6'11", almost 300 pounds. Size runs in his family. His father is a police officer in Bosnia. He's 2 inches taller and outweighs him by 100 pounds.
Was that
I'm not making this up. This is true stuff.
So he's 4 bills then.
Oh, he's a big man. You do not want to run into him or break the law in Bosnia.
Wow. Man, that's really big, bro.
Yeah, that is.
I mean, obviously, I don't know how quick he is at that size, but he is tough.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play. Well, they played terrific basketball at both ends, and that's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been an almost flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt about it.
Ariza against Chandler. Lets the 3 fly, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Ariza. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Ariza. He's got 13 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Yeah, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, it seems like everything's been going in.
Joey Dorsey's checked in for Nurkic. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Well, you know, not everybody was happy with Dwight Howard signing in Houston. The Rockets starting center, Amir Ashik, was not shy about expressing his displeasure. And, you know, I think that hung over the team for a while. And it wasn't until late in the season that was kind of put to rest.
Dorsey, another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Rockets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Harden kicks to Howard. Here's the teardrop. Good. Harden's got his 5th assist in this one. Denver's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And early on last season, the Rockets tried starting Dwight Howard and Ashik together, but it didn't last.
Well, it worked defensively, Kevin, but on offense, there just wasn't enough floor spacing. So from that point on, Kevin McHale would only use that combination against certain matchups. But for the most part, he went with a smaller foreman.
The Nuggets shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Here's Bottoms. Wide open shot is on the money. Bottoms got 14.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
And here's Houston. They're on a 17-7 run. Harden kicks to Jones. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight trips, guys, where their passes have ended up in scores. 4 straight assists. Great team play.
Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. Denver also making some changes. Laverne, he's checked in for Kenneth Faried. Gallinari comes in for Wilson Chandler. And Harris subbed in for Bottoms. Gallinari, a screen on Lawson. Foy, the pass to Dorsey. Feeds to Gallinari. Inside. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, the Rockets, wouldn't you say, are really to be commended, Clark, for rebuilding this team without tearing it down to the studs or tanking, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. I mean, they've improved dramatically with Harden and Howard. This is a team that's held a winning record in the West now for 8 straight seasons. That's pretty impressive.
It is. And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Rockets.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Nelson's checked in, so he gets them both.
And the Rockets showed great patience and planning over time, freeing up cap space, acquiring young assets. That enabled them to trade for James Harden and, of course, attract Dwight Howard in free agency, too.
Harden kicks to Ariza. He feeds it to Lawson. Harden inside the 3-point line. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. And And that's now 30 points for James Harden.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Nelson, no luck.
And this Rockets team, for all of its success, is still young, still developing that chemistry, but make no mistake, they've elevated themselves from playoff contender to potential title contender. Exciting times are certainly in store in Houston.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
And Dorsey kicks to Gallinari. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Jones in the post. He has 7. That is good. Jones has got 9 points in the quarter. Here comes Jameer Nelson. The dish to Dorsey. Back to Nelson. Takes it from 10. And that one hits back iron. Rockets shooting the lights out in this one. 77%. Harden dishes to Ariza. Harden the pass to Ariza. Lawson from outside. And another 3 for Houston.
Solid work right there. And again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots and the other team just a bit stagnant.
Nelson kicks to Dorsey. And that's a foul called on Chuck Hayes. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Rockets, Monty Eunice is checked in for Terrence Jones. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Ty Lawson. And then for Denver, J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Dorsey. And it's Will Barton in for Harris. And so it's Houston with it. Out to Nelson. Here's Hickson. Good. And a nice assist from Nelson. Hickson's got 6. And here are the Rockets now. And here's Hayes. Beverly dishes to Brewer. Kicks it to Beverly. The feed to Brewer. Gallinari with the steal. And now the fast break. Nelson with the ball. It's Gallinari on top of the key. Hickson a screen. 6 to shoot. 14 feet away. Monty Eunice grabs the miss.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass. And, of course, they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
That free throw, no good.
Well, Denver in the post-Melo years has been a collection of good players, but you always have to wonder if they'll have a low ceiling because this team does not have a so-called superstar.
The Rockets making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. At that point, Denver has done well without what most would call a superstar, but obviously that takes its toll come playoff time.
It really does. I mean, you need somebody that you can really rely on as your go-to guy, the one who gets it done for you in the clutch, and they haven't quite established that player, and yet they're still competitive.
Now, here is Nelson. 7 points in the game. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Jameer Nelson drafted 20th back in 2004. He's played all 10 of his NBA seasons with the Magic. But as they go young, he has moved on. All-star back in 2009. Clark just a solid veteran leader at the point guard position. First free throw is good.
And you talk about that All-Star campaign for Nelson in 09. Almost had a 50-40-90 season. He missed it by a percentage point in free throw shooting. But it shows his shooting touch, especially in his younger days, was elite.
Capela checked in for Houston. Houston moving it around. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
And Nelson's shooting has waned as he's entered his 30s. Leg injuries, Steve, have hampered his play.
Yeah, the full-time starter since his 3rd season, probably transitioning to a reserve role as he gets older, but he remains a great locker room guy, a true professional. You know, it wouldn't surprise me to see him coaching, in fact, once he's done as a player.
Back to Gallinari. A minute 20 left here in the 3rd quarter. Cans the shot from the wing. Gallinari's got 4 points this quarter. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. McDaniels kicks to Brewer. Right wing. From 11 feet away. And again, the Rockets good for 2. 56 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's Nelson. The shot misses. So Houston will take it the other way. Dishes to Beverly. Here's McDaniels. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Trying his luck deep. And another 3 for Houston.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Denver's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. They set the pick. Nelson, the pass to Hickson. Stolen by Beverly. And Brewer with the stop.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Rockets ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us.